my name is Nonima Digela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about something that I saw in Sis Patricia Mashale's page on Facebook. And I thought let me do a video about that because I share the same sentiments with the people there. This is what Patricia had to say. It's an insult to Black lawyers to be painted with the same brush by Rata. Another complaint to the Judicial Services Commission loading by the Pan-African Bar Association. Okay, and then this was regarding to the interview of Advocate Dali Mpofu there by Newsroom Africa with Uxoli Mngadi. And then Mpofu was saying Judge Mokgoatleng's remarks regrettable. That's the the heading of the interview, if you are looking for it. And then people started commenting on that because people were not happy. There was this one particular comment that caught my attention. I'm going to read that for you guys. This person says, Judge Rata Mokgoatleng is not only biased, but suffers from self-hate, and even in his 70s, dreams of being white and hates his African skin with passion. He talks of the court decorum, which he himself cannot withhold first. It was Advocate Mshololo, then the late Advocate Mngomezulu, where he even asked him where Mngomezulu graduated as a lawyer. And lately, Advocate Nisi, he accepted this case from his retirement, thinking that it would be a walk in the park and that legal aid, as per perceptions, sends out poor defense lawyers. He is so frustrated as both the likes of advocates, Mshololos and Mnisi, were state prosecutors before they moved to private practice. They should not despair as his biasness and partiality towards the defense They should not despair as his biasness and partiality towards the defense lawyers is there for everyone to see. He is a true replica of what a judicial officer shouldn't be, as per prescripts of the professional legal ethics. As a non-practicing lawyer myself, but a tutor to undergraduate law students, I don't need to look far when I want examples of legal practitioners who act unethically and thus brings the legal fraternity into disputes. Let the JSC, Judges Matter, Freedom Under Law, Black Lawyers Association, PABASA, etc. stand up for this bully, and the Legal Practice Council do its job, as we want closure for the Meyiwas and not his shenanigans. He can enjoy his retirement and never be allowed to handle court cases, as he is the one who makes other races to laugh at us, as he cannot bring order and decorum to his court. So this is someone who is not a professor but is doing tutorial classes for undergrads. And then Mrs. Pett responds, Ati perfectly said, there should be a LLB module called How to Not Conduct Yourself Like Judge Rata in Court. And then this person, the other person says, oh, it's the same person, says that to Sis Pett, Sis Patricia, it is so heartbreaking for an experienced presiding judge to conduct himself so disgracefully and always enters the arena unprovoked in defense of the state and its witnesses. His more than 55 years of legal practice counts for nothing, as his conduct plus self-hate makes him a laughingstock of a judge. Let the old man retire for good, and Mlambo JP make sure that he never practiced in any court in Gauteng, if not in South Africa. And then someone else said, I couldn't have said it better. I concur 110%. And then the other person commented and said, apartheid has damaged his mind, how he wishes to be white. And someone is it, I'm with you on that point. Omunye ati, at a time, I believe that as well because he glorifies that era. That era, ne? Yes, that era, sorry. And then someone else says, Rata said yes as to advocate Mnisi, but there is no one who is talking about that. Instead, people want to talk about the letter that Mnisi wrote asking if he can skip court on Monday. And also, instead, people want to talk about not just people, even the media is pushing an agenda of look at Mnisi being what unethical and stuff, whatever they are calling it. I don't know. I don't remember the words. I think, and then someone else, which I think he is doing purposely, he wants to be recused from this case as it is not going their way. The whole world is watching this case and waiting for his verdict. That's another possibility. But wait, isn't this how he always behaved? Someone else says that old man deserves to be investigated in all cases he was involved in because he's just a joke of a judge. So the judge shouldn't even have a brush of nasty criticism in his hand. Rather, he should discipline properly than throw insults. Being the senior 55 years experience he is, it's not on. So so someone else says Rata is a big problem. Is a big problem, really. He can't see his bias, making us conclude that he came with the verdict. He did it to Mshololo, came Mgomez, now it's a Mnisi. The old man has apartheid mentality. Someone else says Judge Rata need to be taken on review and be impeached. Someone else says, and he claims to have 55 years experience. Someone says, I have lost confidence in him. He is just looking down to others. One day he will pay for his action. He planted rotten seed to his next generation. Anyway, so that's how people are feeling about the entire situation of Judge Rata. And in my that person, that one who says he is a tutor for people that are doing undergrad in law, he put it very beautiful, man, when he said he dreams of being white and he hates his African skin with passion. Because why does he keep on going in a route of, yeah, black people, yeah, black lawyers, yeah, don't. And then he said, this is what happens when country that is led by blacks, aibo, baba. Well, he ordered this attention, so he's getting it. We are talking about him, the media is talking about him, and it's not looking good. And I hope that there will be so many complaints from all these Don bars to complain about his conduct, to refrain from speaking about this racial Don that he does whenever he is in the courtroom. He needs to be called into order. Kahle, kahle. He needs to be called into order, and he needs to know that we are watching you. We see what you do. As for UJP saying that Judge Rata did nothing wrong, yeah. Hayi sana ndiyakujaja JP. Hayi ndiyakujaja Judge President. Ndiyakujaja Shem. Oh, hayi ndiyakujaja mntasekhaya. Jaja. Njani? Njani? Hayibo, that's not how you speak to people. Judge Rata was wrong the way he spoke. There was nothing wrong with him saying, but Minister Ayazba, we have a very delicate case here, blah, 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 blah. So we can't be wasting time because we had to give you, Mnisi, 3 months, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? If he put those things into perspective and say his piece, he was not only rude with how he brought the letter out, and secondly, he dismissed Missy as if he's not there, acting all childish, if you ask me. And on top of that, the utterances about black lawyers and the gestures that he was doing, all of that. What do you call that? And then the JP is going to come and say there was nothing wrong with that Rata did. Hello? Hello? What you mean, sir? What you mean? Anyway, let's talk with comment section, guys. I want to hear your views about the entire situation. What are your thoughts when it comes to this? Because now I felt like, well, this person that spoke there, page suspect, put it nicely. What's going on with the Judge Rat? Didn't he give us an opportunity to be speaking about him like this? By the way, it's him who invited this entire scrutiny. So now you are being scrutinized, Judge Rata. You are being scrutinized. As for JP, Aibo. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on our next video. Thank you. Bye.